Hey Barons, I just wanted to do a quick lesson with you so we could make a worry monster. I know that we're probably all having a lot of big feelings and maybe some worries and things that are going on, especially with all of this stuff that's changing and we're not in school and you might be missing your friends just like we're missing all of you. You might be missing us. So I just thought maybe we could do a little craft together to maybe help with some of those worries and help to get some of those away. So what you will need is some paper. Colored paper is great if you have some construction paper. If you don't have any, you can color in white paper and make it any color you want. An empty container, so old-fashioned oats, some breadcrumbs, maybe a Parmesan cheese container, even a soup can would work, whatever you have. I, for this, am going to use this one because it's the only one that's actually empty. You need a pair of scissors and you need some markers or crayons or things to decorate your worry monster, okay? So choose what color you want your worry monster to be on the body. Oh, you need some tape or glue as well, sorry. So I think I'm gonna make mine kind of like a green-orange worry monster. So I'm just gonna take this paper and I'm going to wrap it around my container. And I'm just gonna, it obviously does not fit all the way. So remember, none of this stuff has to be perfect. It just has to be how you want it and be creative, make it your own. Of course, I'm gonna try and make mine as colorful as I can because you know, that's one of my favorite things is the rainbow. So I like to make things as crazy looking and fun as I possibly can, but make yours whatever you want, your favorite color, your favorite design, however you want to make that work. So I'm just gonna keep taping here until my container is totally covered and it doesn't go all the way to the top, and that's a-okay, right? So no big deal. What you could do is you could, you know, zigzag some of your paper. You could make some crazy looking hair if you wanted to. I think I might actually do that. I might make some purple hair. So for the top. So I'm just gonna kind of zigzag up on the top of my paper like this. If you don't have scissors at home, you could probably just rip that if you wanted to. And I'm actually gonna do that as an example because does this need to be perfect? Absolutely not. So there's my guy's hair. And again, I'm just gonna tape that on there. You could use a glue stick, you could use Elmer's glue, you could use tape like I'm using, whatever mom and dad want to let you use, or the adult that might be helping you with this, whatever they want to help you with would be great. So there you go. There's the front, side, all around, okay? I'm not going to have my hair go all the way around because I'd like to be able to take my top off like this. If you have a container with the top, awesome. If not, I like to be able to have mine closed. But again, if you have a soup can or something, that's totally fine. Just make sure you ask for some help if there's some sharp edges or something like that. Okay, so, you know, I have arms, you have arms, right? So like maybe let's make our worry monster have some arms. So I'm going to, on the short end here, I'm gonna cut this piece of paper in half. All right, and I'm gonna maybe just do some zigzags for some fingers. Monsters can have as many fingers as you want. It can be even on both hands. They can have 2 fingers, 27 fingers, however many you want. And I'm just gonna kind of cut in here, make a long arm. I'm gonna cut in here so my hand can be wider than my arm, okay? So here's my hand. And I'm just going to, again, tape this on to my container. Okay, and then I'm just gonna bend it in so my arm comes out like that, okay? And I'm gonna do the same thing on this other half of this paper. So my monster's gonna have 2 arms. And again, doesn't have to be perfect, just however you want it. I'm doing this fairly quickly. You guys can take as much time as you want on your worry monster, okay? There we go. All right, just gonna cut again My hands don't look exactly the same, but that's okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, which is tape my arm. Okay, got it. All right, I'm gonna fold it in so that arm. So there's my worry monster. Okay, you could glue some things on for the face. In this instance, I'm going to draw with my markers my face. So, all right. And I hope Mrs. Lawrence isn't gonna watch this and judge my drawing skills, because we all know it's not super great, right? I became a school counselor and not an art teacher for a reason. So, all right, and I'm just gonna draw a nose here and a smiley face, because I think my worry monster is gonna be nice and happy. And there they are. So if you have some like fuzzy balls, maybe you could use those for the eyes, or some really fun, I don't know, art stuff that you might have. You can definitely jazz up your face a little bit more than I just did. But remember, the whole point of your worry monster is to eat some of your worries, so you can kind of put them in here and maybe forget about them a little bit. So some of you have used the shredder in my office, and you might not have access to a mini shredder, so this worry monster kind of does the same thing. So I'm taking one of my scrap pieces of paper, and you have all of that available in your art project stuff or however you want to use it, and I'm going to write down one of my worries. So one of my worries is my students. So I am worried about you guys, and I hope that you're doing okay and you're staying healthy and you're learning a lot and you're able to spend some time with your families, but I'm missing you. So I would say that my students and how they are doing is a worry that I have. Okay, so I just wrote that on that scrap of paper. Ooh, see that? All right, I'm just gonna kind of fold it up, and I'm gonna feed it to my monster, because that's what my monster likes to eat, is my worries, so that I don't have to worry about it. So there it is. It eats my monster worry, and then it's gone. So that's not a worry that I have to stress out about or lose sleep over or anything like that. So any worries that you have, create your worry monster, draw it on your piece of paper, write it on your piece of paper, and have your worry monster eat it all up, okay? So it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop worrying about you guys, but it just means that maybe I gave my worry to my worry monster, and now I can go on and do some other things with my day. So I hope you guys enjoy the worry monster craft, and if you need anything, let me know. My email is egrawolski@mybvls.org, or you can give me a call or have mom and dad give me a call, and I'd love to see you guys. Maybe we can get a virtual chat going, but show us pictures of your worry monsters and you guys using your worry monsters, and we'll see you soon. All right.